Adventure Kids, and welcome back to another video. Here we are again. It's amazing to see you all. You look wonderful. You watching right there, you look great. And today we are talking all about peace, and we're talking about going back to school or starting school, going back to nursery, because lots of us haven't been at nursery or to school for a very long time, have we? And this September, which is next week, we're all starting back. So I wanted to talk to us all about peace. So I am going to hand over to my friend Claire now, and she is going to read a story to us all about worrying.
Hi everybody! For those of you that don't know me, I'm Claire, and it's so lovely to know that you're all there watching this right now, enjoying Adventure Kids on a Sunday. It's so good. I hope you're all well and enjoying this Sunday. I am so excited that I get the opportunity to read to you today, and this is such a wonderful book. This book is called My Monster and Me. Okay, so what I've done in my house is I've found a really comfortable spot. That is the absolute best thing to do when it comes to cracking open a book, is to get really super comfy. Even if you can't move, get yourself comfy where you are. Maybe you need to get a bit of a comfy shake, a bit of a comfy bum shake. Amazing. Okay, are we comfy? Are we ready to listen to this wonderful story? My Monster and Me. This is my monster, and this is me. I've always known my monster. It's always been there. It knows all about me. Maybe my monster arrived when I did. Maybe it moved in when I learned to walk and talk. I don't remember. It was always big. When it stood in front of me, I could see nothing but its huge tummy. At night, when I lay in bed, I could hear nothing but its ginormous, growly snore. Oh, you ready? I'm going to do a snore. Oh, I'm not sure if that's ginormous or growly enough. Why don't you have a go? And if you're not sure yours is ginormous enough, why don't you ask your adult to have a go? See how good their snore is. I don't think he's going to be able to sleep. Ready? I wanted Mum to take it away, but when Mum was there, my monster hid. I wished my brother could take it away, but my monster hid again. I wanted Dad to take it away, but it hid from him too. My monster got bossier. It started telling me what to do when I was getting dressed and brushing my teeth. It's important to brush your teeth. When I wanted to play with my toys, it sat on me. Oh dear. It even made me stay indoors when my friends came to play. Oh, that must make it sad. I wanted to go out and join them, but my monster stood in the way and wouldn't budge. Sounds like a grumpy monster. One day, my monster was waiting for me after school. It was gigantic, and it was in a bad mood. It's in the shadow there. I tried to lose it, but I couldn't. It followed me all the way to Gran's house. This must be Gran. Gran asked me what was wrong. In the end, I told her how my monster just wouldn't go away. It wouldn't leave me alone, ever. Gran listened quietly. And suddenly, my monster stopped what it was doing and listened too. It seemed to me that as I talked, my monster got smaller and smaller and, the writing's tiny here, smaller. And then I knew that I could make my monster go away. How did you make his monster go away? By talking about what was wrong. The next day, I saw my monster at school. It looked a bit lost. So I picked it up and I put it in my pocket. How kind. I stroked its fur and it went to sleep. It wasn't as scary anymore. I don't worry about my monster so much these days. I go to school and play with my friends. My monster likes my pocket and I feel okay knowing it's there. But if it ever feels like getting out, I tell it to behave. My monster is part of me. We've known each other from the beginning. This is me. And this is my monster. The end. What a wonderful story, knowing that whatever's on your mind, however big your monster may seem, that if you talk about it, your monster will get smaller and you will be able to deal with it. This mentions school in here. Guess what? I'm a teacher, which means I'm going back to school soon. And I know some of you are starting school soon. How exciting. You may be feeling a bit like there's a monster there and you're worried, but remember, talk to the people around you and that will help your monster get smaller. Talk to those people around you, talk to God. Even if it's not just about school, if it's about anything, know that there's people always there. Oh, I enjoyed our story time today. Thanks for listening to the story with me. Have a fantastic week, everybody. Bye.
I want to talk to you all about some things that might be a little bit scary, might cause you to worry a little bit. They might make you feel a bit sad or a bit scared. I know lots of you are starting school this year. We dropped around some presents at some of your houses to celebrate you guys. And I just want to say that it's okay to feel a little bit scared about that. And even if you're just going back to normal preschool or normal nursery, it's still okay to be a bit scared about going back because it's been a really long time. When we're a bit scared about stuff, it's really important that we talk to somebody who we trust about that. Like in the story, they went to talk to their family member, didn't they? And they told them all about everything that was scaring them, and that made them feel a little bit more safe, and they were allowed to explain it, and then that helped them. So maybe you want to talk to someone who's at home, or maybe you want to get in contact with one of us on Adventure Kids. We would love to hear from you. We'd love to talk through everything that might be feeling a little bit scary at the moment. Another thing that might help you get rid of all your scary thoughts is to write them down or to draw them down. So I've been thinking about some things that might be a little bit scary when you're starting school. So I thought about everything being new. So you might be going to a new classroom or a new building. You might have to sit in a bit of a different way than normal. Maybe everyone used to sit all at a table together, but they have to sit a bit apart now. Maybe you've got to do lots more work this year. Those of you who are starting school, you might have to do lots more writing than you did last year. And that might be a bit scary to you. All of these different things, they might be a little bit scary. Or maybe you're really scared that you're going to struggle to make friends. Well, what I thought, we could write down these worries and then we could scrunch them up and throw them away, and we could say, no, I know that my God is in control, so I don't have to be worried about that. I don't have to be scared about that. And talking of God being in control, I have got a few Bible verses all about how amazing His peace is. And we learnt the other week, didn't we, about how God gives us His peace. Well, here are a few verses that talk all about that. Now in 2 Thessalonians chapter 3 verse 16 it says, "Now may the Lord of peace Himself give you peace at all times and in every way. The Lord be with you all." And that is such an amazing verse, isn't it? To think that God, who created peace, He invented it, that He can give you His peace, that He can say, "Oh, here's a bit of my peace, like I'm with you, don't worry, we're going to be okay." I think that's pretty cool, isn't it? And that really helps me, knowing that God is with me, so I can stay calm, even if, like the wind, can you see the wind outside? Even if everything's blowing me all around and I feel really stressed, I know that I can say, "Oh, God's peace is with me, so I'm going to be okay." And then in Galatians chapter 5 verses 22 to 23 it talks all about something called the fruit of the Spirit. Now you might be thinking that sounds all a bit complicated. Basically all it means is things that we as Christians should have, that we have because we love Jesus, because we're friends of God. So I'm going to talk through them, and obviously one of them is peace. It says the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness and self-control. So out of those 8 we're going to focus on the peace one that we spoke about earlier. So God gives us peace. He gives it us as a gift, as a fruit of the Holy Spirit. So we have the Holy Spirit with us, don't we? We've spoke about that before. We have God's helper with us at all times. So we can have peace knowing that God is with us, that He has given us His peace, He's given us His joy, His self-control. So in all situations, if you're starting somewhere new, it might be a bit scary, or you can have peace and you can have joy with you. You can, when it might be a bit difficult, you might be feeling a bit angry, well you can have self-control that says, no, I'm not going to get angry about that. You can act with kindness and goodness instead. We're going to say a little psalm together, a little prayer that's all about peace. So maybe you want to bow your head, close your eyes right now, okay? Bedtime peace. When I snuggle in my bed and hold my teddy bear, I feel you smiling down on me. I know, God, you are there. When I kiss my bear goodnight, I give him one last hug. I know that I can sleep in peace, wrapped up in your great love. That talks all about peace, doesn't it? And going to sleep at night and having peace. So I just want to say a prayer over you guys, all of you preschoolers, no matter what you're going to. Maybe this week you're not starting school, you're not going back to preschool, maybe you're just going to carry on being at home. Well, I still want to pray that you would have peace. So maybe just bow your heads, close your eyes as I say this over you. Lord, I thank you for our 0 to 4-year-olds. I thank you for each and every one of them, and I pray that your peace will be with them. For our 4-year-olds who are starting school this week, Lord, I pray that you will give them peace, that they will have an amazing time, that they will really enjoy their time. For all our younger children who are maybe starting or going back to nursery and preschool, Lord, I pray the same for them, that they would have peace, that they would know your love and your kindness. Amen. Amazing. Well guys, I am so excited to hear all about you starting school and starting back at preschool, and I hope you have the best time and you get to see your friends, and I'm really excited for you. But remember that in all of it, no matter how scary, God's peace is with you, and that He loves you and that His peace is with you. And so I hope you have an amazing week, and I'll see you soon. Bye.